Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. Today is December 25th. And what a beautiful day. I love Christmas. Now, I tell you that even though I live alone and I have no company here, and I am um, physically alone, but I don't feel alone. I am loving this Christmas. I love my life. I love this day. I don't love how I look on this camera. But that's okay. Life is good. Merry Christmas. So I'm moving on with the book we're reading out of, which is Changeless Change by Carol Davis. Have you heard of her? Carol Davis, amazing author. This is on Amazon. I know it's me. So I'm going to continue reading. We read The Circle of Life yesterday. We're going to read The Circle of Pain today. We each have our own personal circle made up of our personality, how we function, what we believe, how we act and react. In what I call my circle of pain, I can see the process I go through to get away from hurting. Without the symbol of the circle, I too easily think I am running the same old patterns. However, with the circle image, I can clearly see I don't stay in the negative phases as long as I once did, and I do stay in positive phases longer. I literally draw this pattern out in the circle so I can see the change within the changeless change. Check this out. See? Oh, you need to get this book, right? Oh, they say. So the ever constant order of the seasons that still allows for change shows us there are lessons to be learned by observing nature. Is a tree that has let go of its leaves in the autumn of life, or the one standing barren in the winter of life, any less of a tree than the one in full bloom in the spring of life, or the one offering shade and a cool respite in the summer of life? I don't think so. The next chapter is called Nature. I love nature. Love nature. On my journey from darkness to light, the first place I began to see hope was in nature. When closely observing patterns in nature, I could plainly see answers to challenges and obstacles in my life. Answers to my problems, to all my problems, can be found in nature? Are you kidding me? Seriously, I really do love anything. I really do love studying nature for clarity when I have questions about life. Questions like, which way is really correct? There are as many answers as there are people, it seems. Different cultures, many colors, purple, are people unlike me. How come they? Why can't they? Which way is correct? In nature, there is no right, no wrong, just differences. When I observe nature, I see why diversity is so significant. There is no one way to do or believe or just be. Judgment in nature is unwarranted. I was sitting on my porch one day watching a mulberry tree lose its leaves. When I looked around, I saw another tree that was keeping its leaves. We never ask the questions of nature that we ask of each other. No one is going to judge a mulberry tree for losing its leaves while another tree keeps its leaves. And what about the multicolored leaves falling from a variety of trees in autumn? Granted, some people have favorite colors, but do they become judgmental about the leaves of different colors? I soon realized how boring the forest would be if all trees were the same. Diversity brings such beauty to the canvas. Like the trees, we all have a place and a purpose. We all have a place where we stand tall and express like no other. Even apparent calamities have a specific person, though we often don't see this during times of trouble. Did you know it takes only 30 seconds for a hailstorm to completely destroy a crop a farmer has nurtured all season? The hail doesn't care if it's 2 days away from harvest. A hailstorm isn't personal, it's just nature at work. Like all of nature, rainstorms, snowstorms, hurricanes. Relationships often feel like hailstorms or hurricanes. Being in nature can remind us that relationships also have their cycles within circles. Speaking of nature and relationships, did you know people are like turnips? Some people love them, some people hate them. But there's nothing wrong with turnips. I planted my first flower garden from seeds. Wow, what a project that was. And guess what? I'm going to read the rest of that story tomorrow because it's enough for Christmas Day. Planting my first garden from seeds tomorrow. Yay. Hey, Merry Christmas. Have a beautiful day. Bye.